What's up, y'all? I am Marcus, also known as the EMB, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. New game minus. No reveling. No reveling. I'm not sure. Maybe if we read the hunt description, we can get some information on his beloved. A ring in the rain. Report to Sadine in Nomad Village. Hunt reported, upon which Sadine requested the ring be delivered to one of the Nomad women. She should return to the village during the dry. Bam. Alright. That'll save us some time right there. That'll save us some time right there, because I was going to start looking. Oh, man. Scream from the sky. Nam Yensa Sansi. Is that what we're going to do? Nam Yensa. Let's see. Nam Yensa is Ha. Oh yeah, I'm glad that it actually said that. Otherwise, I would have been looking around for a while. Maybe with the Sky Pirate's Den. Nope. If you're talking about something other than the guild hall, nope. All right. It looks like I'm gonna ask a straight question, and I don't mind you guys answering. Are these in order of difficulty? Like the order that they're, is it like a general order of difficulty sort of thing? No, kinda, nope, kinda. Not exactly, no, well, kinda. Basically what I'm asking is, are things like the Cry of Its Power more difficult than a Scream from the Sky? When you're talking about like 4, I'm not talking about like, okay, maybe 8's harder than 7 is. But like in general, is 10 going to be more difficult than 6? Order of appearance. Yeah, but isn't order of appearance roughly going to follow along with how tough they are? Generally, yes, but it varies greatly. Okay, that's fine. It's just a general trend. All right. I think we'll probably go do a Scream from the Sky then. And then I don't know about Defense of the Plane. This is from the place that we're going in the story next. And we cannot do this one until the Dry returns, which apparently the Dry will return because the game more or less told us that it would. And then the Cry of Its Power is in Bajerba. We might... I'm trying to decide between doing this and then proceeding with the story, or doing this and then proceeding with the story and then coming back. But whatever we're going to end up doing, we'll go do Scream from the Sky and Nam Yensa. So we need to go to a teleport crystal. And grab an Aster, I guess. We can just run up here. It lists rank in the description. Yeah, it lists rank, but the thing about it is that while this is rank 2 and these are rank 1 or whatever, well, it won't tell me because it's complete. Well, no, this is also given a rank. The elite quests are also given rank 1. Okay, so I guess we do Scream from the Sky and then go ahead and take care of Cry of Its Power before we kind of quote-unquote outgrow it. And then we can go back and proceed with the story. All right. Oh yeah, I saw that Sky Pirate's Den right there in the climb primer. What will it take to fill it in? Oh, that's cool. I want to say I've seen a clip of this before. I like the little sprite. Oh man, what's Bosch mad about? Do you get more shit in here the more stuff that you fulfill? Awarded for casting magics over 200 times, earning you the title of Spell Singer. Got that Fran booty. Shooting over there at Balthier. Attacking over 300 times. Okay, these are like super easy. Felling over 500 foes. completing a 50 chain in battle, earning you the title of the Unrelenting. Taking over 50,000 steps. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's nifty. Just Dance. My daughter loves Just Dance 2020. We play it quite a bit, but it's got a similar sort of thing with the sticker album where, of course, it's mostly off of their like gift machine or whatever. Excuse me. It's one of those things that you kind of slowly fill out and complete as you play the game, and it gives you like something that you can get for doing stuff. I would like for Bosch to not die because Phoenix Downs. Although we're just going straight to the next teleport crystal, see. Uh, 180. I wish there was some in-game way to tell how enemy attacks functioned after you've seen them. You know what I mean? Like when you go to the bestiary, the bestiary, whatever, the monster list, if it would tell you their attacks and then tell you how they function. An example of that being the Yensa. Like if it talked about, not the Yensa, the, okay, never mind, I guess they're listed separately. There we go. Uraton Yensa. Like if it would talk about Tri-Strike or Tri-Attack or whatever it is. Race evolved from crustaceans to bipedal humanoids. Their hides are extremely hard, covered with stiff bristles of needle-like hair. Customarily, they wrap themselves in cloth, though whether this is for protection against the elements or to hide their hideous appearance, damn, judgmental much, none can say. Extremely aggressive by nature, all attempts at integrating Uraton Yensa into human culture have ended in tragedy. Though they recognize no state, they are fiercely territorial, and war between Uraton Yensa tribes is incessant. My dearest Polani, this is from Letter to a Wayfarer. My close examination and painstaking translation of the text you sent me a fortnight since is finished. I send you the results with all haste. The text in question was written in an ancient time, yet it offered only nominal resistance to my keen interpretive eye. I'm smart and I read it. It is nothing other than the memoranda of an ancient crafter of weaponry, though as to whether what it records is a truth or merely a fiction, I must confess I suspect the latter. It's propaganda. I'm telling lies. I await your return with bated breath and ask you bring something offering a modicum more challenge, though my expectations remain, as always, humble. Ferrister, Archaist. Ferrister's a prick, huh? Request from said patron. Let's see, Project Memorandum, 12/24/27. Request from said patron, wanting a device for felling beasts, fiends, and etc. And I not thinking to ask what sort of creature he hunted, but it matters not. Whatever it may be, it will have wants, and I need only fashion an appropriate lure to whet its greed. Perhaps something in the shape of a coffer. Prototype complete. When placed surreptitiously amongst my assistant's belongings, he reached fort with a swiftness and lo, his shock and dismay at being caught. Now I need only fashion for it a means of attack. Delivery completes. Received complaint. The target was in fact a dragon of some power. Tell me these things sooner. Things being capitalized. Yet one must not complain to one's patron. On bended knee and with head hung low, submitted I a tally of additional costs and fees, for which I was only reimbursed after much hemming and hawing. I will not forget this. How to defeat that which cannot be defeated? Nightly, I ponder. 'Tis hot, unbearably so. I find this season most unpalatable. Be that as it may, I have devised a plan for this project. When one does not know the strength of one's foe, one must first observe. Then, one must obtain the necessary strength to defeat the enemy. My weapon will be a learning, growing entity. Growth lattice in place, had I not made it myself, indeed, I would say it lived. Yet all that lives must have a mother, and so that is what I shall make next. The mother is completed and continues her growth. So too grows her brood, for daily she gives birth to small larval weapons. Like their mother, this is about the Mimic Queen. They too have the appearance of small coffers. 'Tis much like the laying of eggs one witnesses in them wilds, and as such is quite fascinating. Yet at this rate my laboratory will soon be filled with coffers. Returning current stock to storage. Delivery. Via viewing crystals concealed in one of the coffers I watched the fray. 'Tis a dragon of incredible size indeed. My creation's attacks appear to strike true, yet the creature is nary the worse for it. I shudder to think on how much growth would be needed before real results can be seen in this deadly contest. Received complaint. How dare you allow the fell beast to escape, or some such. I essayed to explain that time was required for the learning to take root, yet my dear patron's ill humors did rise, setting his face to shine bright red, and there was no reasoning with him. A pestilence take him. Finding this whole affair to have left a bitter taste upon my tongue, I departed, but only after creeping down to the patron's well-apportioned cellars. They're releasing a very young mother. That should give him a surprise in a few years. I wonder where Mark 12 could have gotten to. Both viewing crystal and transmitter were crushed in the fray. I can only surmise it found some place rich in mist whereby to foster its continued growth. I wish it the best of luck. This being the last entry. Why the fuck? This is explaining the lore of the Mimic Queen, right? Why the hell is this in the Uraton? How is that related? At all? What is going on? Observations make sense. Why is this attached to it there? Letter to a wayfarer? Somebody traveling? Whatever. Yeah, it sounds like the Mimic Queen was made to kill a dragon, and then the person who hired it didn't quite kill the dragon got away, although it did run the dragon off. But then the person who hired him to make a weapon to fight the dragon got pissed off because the dragon got away, so he left a little surprise, and therefore... Check the Mimic Queen's entry. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Of the gregarious hordes of mimics, the queen alone possesses the ability to reproduce, her egg-laying capabilities being truly astounding. She's been known to... I think we read this, didn't we? Tiny batteries. The queens can remain fertile for several hundreds of years, but there's nothing else outside of that. Alright, well, we know where the Mimic Queen came from. We don't know why she was there, except that it may have been a place rich in mist, was the creator's determination on that. Yeah, the normal mimics are Mimic Queen babies. No, the living batteries were the Mimic Queen babies. I just don't know why it was located there. Maybe if we just continue our investigations, we will figure it out. I don't know. Should we teleport there, or is this one of those... Will Balthier just fly us for free? Time for Lore Guy and you to take his action. Hey, look, man. I'm looking into it as we go. You know, we do some challenging gameplay. We read about some lore. We wander around looking for a tree for an hour. It is in Jagged. That doesn't make any sense to me. Those are words. Jagged's a place in the game. Are you telling me his airship is somewhere else? Why? Why have they not retrieved it? Clearly some time has passed. Why have they not retrieved the airship? What? Why? See the group of people by the window? They're from Arcadia. They never left after the parade. Maybe they're thinking of staying. The return ship to Arcades still hasn't come, but I've patient enough to go on waiting. It's not as though they could have forgotten me. Oh boy. Huh? can't tell if you guys are memeing or... Oh, his airship is where you can't fly. You can't fly there because it is in Jagged, which Jagged is apparently... That's the terrain that can't be flown over. Okay, whatever. Let's just... teleport. Southgate's the one that's got the teleport crystal. I don't know why they're not all teleport crystals, but... The J is pronounced like a Y. I can't tell if that... I can't tell if you're being serious or if that's a Indiana Jones meme. Huh? With a J. Jagged is a German word for hunt, or excuse me, Jagged. It looks, from native English speakers' perspective, it looks like somebody is trying to abbreviate the word jagged. You know what I mean? But yeah, yagged. But anyway, I get it. Balthier pronounced it earlier. Yeah, but nobody fucking listens to Balthier. Huh?
A Y, not a J.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, thoughts on both you and that person for actually saying that. Think about it.
Oh, I remember that. I definitely remember that. I'm not a fan of Indiana Jones necessarily, but I definitely remember that. That was a funny... Sean Connery did a good job delivering that fucking line.
Oh, I forgot. You're not a fan of fiction.
In general, no. Blows your mind, huh? Just can't. How many books have you read recently? Not talking about comic books. Ah, but that's nonfiction.
Oh, you mean like non-fiction? I play video games, fellas.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't read fiction either.
Care about that. All that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Now art and shit.
They're graphic novels. They're action figures. JP man was... I don't think that's the way he meant it, but that's the way it hit me, and I was like, why is Bosch's HP so low? He is a white mage. And... you know how them pale-skinned mages ain't got that HP. Wait, that's not what white mage meant? Oh, that's exactly how you meant it. Oh, my bad. Well, it came across. The second job yet. We have second jobs unlocked, but I've decided not to use them until I just feel like I need them.
Tony, I'm cameo and now I'm gone.
Now he's gone. Poof. He was just making some coffee. Maybe I should read the hunt and figure out where here this is, because this fucking desert is huge and I don't really want to just wander aimlessly about, but somehow I feel like that's how this is going to end up. No? Okay. The Wyvern Lord can be found on the western edge of the Nam Yensa Sand Sea. The western edge, huh? That means we still have to go... I know which way is west. that's the biggest backseat of all time right there. It's this side of the map is west. I was just sitting here like, holy shit, I gotta walk a long ass way. I wonder if there was a teleport in Wraithwall that I could have... Is there a red crystal over there? Okay. Alright. It's gonna be worth the wasted teleport stone to not walk across this fucking desert again. I am so done with this place. They said no backseating, Ryan. Yeah, literally behind the seat, being like, "Hey, man, you don't like miles of featureless hallway desert?" I don't. Hyperbolar. That's what I'm saying. Like 12. I think that 12 would have some really cool and distinctive environments, but they kill themselves by scale. Like, it feels kind of soulless because of how stupidly large they make everything. You may be done with it, but is it done with you? Oh God, I hope so. Now I'll watch the Waystone be like, nope, I'm not working, buddy. There's a big dragon out there. I'm not going up. But that's the dragon I've come to kill. Up to technically, it's not a dragon. It's a wyvern. And then somebody else is gonna correct it and be like, well, actually, the game is wrong. It's really more of a worm. And then somebody else is gonna be like, it's not pronounced worm, it's worm. Gosh. You're disrespecting my fucking Gaelic traditions. What? I thought of a joke, but it's inappropriate. It's actually a shrimp, okay? Boiled shrimp, poached shrimp. All kind of shrimp. Giant enemy shrimp. But it's a drake, oh my God. Popcorn shrimp. And that's about all the kind of shrimp. There it is. We like inappropriate jokes? No. You think you like inappropriate You think you like inappropriate jokes, but try attack. Suck. Try attack. The more HP you have, the more MP you're gonna use. Piece of shit. It's the same shit when people are on about dragons. Skyrim aren't dragons, but worms or whatever. Fucking. I'm not surprised by it, because I'm imagining those are the same people that were plaguing the Dark Souls community with, that is a drake, sir, not a dragon. Who cares? Who cares? It's a big fucking lizard and I'm about to kick its ass. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's up here. Drakes are smaller. I don't know. I think Drake's pretty big. Like, he's pretty popular, right? Like, that's not like a commentary on the quality of his music or acting ability, but he is popular. So I guess you gotta say he's big, right? But lizards don't have wings! And dragons don't fucking exist. So, touche, we are at an impasse. What's that? Wait, what? I couldn't hear your smart ass remark because I had the headphones on. Uh-huh. The slow is naturally gonna wear off. The slow is naturally gonna wear off. The slow is naturally gonna wear off. I'm telling myself. There's a bearded dragon in the room next to you. I mean, there are so many. You've left yourself open, but I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm being a good boy. Good-ish. Why is she getting hit so very hard? Let's call them whatever the game calls them. Don't worry what other people call them. Well, that's the thing. I don't even necessarily call them what the game calls them, and I think that's what makes people mad. Because sometimes I just like... some shit looks like a fucking dragon. I'm like, oh, it's a fucking dragon. And people are like, well, technically, but the lore. And I'm like, well, yeah, okay, fucking who cares? Probably not the people who made it. I should have skipped these axe beaks. They're just here to break my chain. You know, I'm not sure about the sound design in this game, really. On the sense, from the sense that, like, the music is so good, but like the clanking of the chainmail, I was noticing it, the other day in the tomb. Like, it was like clank, 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 clank. And I'm like, I just want to listen to the music, man. And then these Bagalies, when they walk up, they're like, boom, 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 and it's this big, intimidating, thudding sound. And then you just like whoop their ass. Zax, welcome back. If it wants to be called not a dragon, it could. True, true. Also, Babylon, welcome back. Let's get all them sub badges, baby. Welcome back, Bab. And you, Hawka, and Neo. I have to say, I would never would have guessed you would dive in this one, but I do love the Gambit system. Honestly, the Gambit system is... it's not that I dislike it, but it's just not the most interesting part of it. Like, the gameplay is really good, and the way they do the stats and stuff is really good overall. And that, to me, appeals a little bit more than the Gambit system. Although I do think that there are cool things that you could do with the Gambit system. Not only in this game, but in terms of game design in general. Like, oh, hello. Hello. Wait, is that? No, that's just one of those normal guys that's here. Isn't it? Nope, that's it. That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. All right. Let's be a little bit smart here and kill some of these things before engaging that and getting our ass kicked. Because you know that's what's gonna fucking happen. I think you're underestimating Gambit system a little bit. I'm really not. I understand how this shit works. I just don't think it's the most fun and enjoyable part. Because I have my opinions about what's fun to do. I understand its depth and majesty, chat. I just do not care. But like I was saying, I think that there are some other types of game designs where if you had a similar sense of like tying the actions that the player's able to choose to do and the situations they're able to do them, basically gambits, to other sorts of game systems, it might be really fun. All right, you know what? Let's prepare. You get protect on my girl. Maybe shell her as well. You still don't have haste, man. That's unfortunate, but... That's a cool effect. That miss? Decoy can miss? Why? Why though?
Piss the game off.
What?
Piss the game off. Fucking trouncing the game.
Oh, it's your gambits, man. Your gambits, man. Shell makes decoy miss though? Decoys, whatever. Decoy is technically a debuff. Oh, he's got reflect. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have slow either. Can you hit him? You can. Balthier, quite dead here. Don't think he got that slow off. Maybe we can save him. He doesn't even need a high pot. He doesn't have that much HP. Here comes an arrow. It's gonna hit everybody. I want Bosch back out. He's locked. Fuck. 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 Baggly. This is unfortunate. I shouldn't have brought Balthier out for slow because... Okay, he does have slow on him though. I was gonna say because Ash can do it just on hit. I don't know why I bothered. Okay. He's gonna need an ether. Go ahead and ether yourself. Woo. That arrow. I need a shell Bosch. Oh, he's doing it again. I'm not gonna be able to shell Bosch and keep him alive. Well, maybe I can. Unfortunately, I can't even really see the guy. Maybe if then I can't see my party. Your party or the enemy? Pick one. You can see it. Yeah, Bosch can't hit the flying enemy. That's fine. It's probably time for cure. Yeah. Wait, is he attacking? Did it fly low enough for him to hit it? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Point downward and see for. Oh, that is a good tip. That is actually a good tip, Cerberus. Thank you. Normally I don't want tips, but that's I am actually grateful for that one. So no complaints there. Gust must hit melee range. Ah, Bosch needs to heal again or he'll die. Alright, we're probably starting to get towards Berserk phase. I need to learn Blind. I don't know why I don't have it yet. I could have silenced this guy. That's what I should have tried. Oh, is that gonna heal him in time? Okay, it did. He's, okay. That was a big fire hit. Keep yourself up until this heal goes off. Oh shit, dude. Just keep Cura. Keep up with the Cura. You go ahead and just keep yourself up. Fucking Vaughn's killing it. Just stay alive. Wow, that was easy. Wyvern Lord vanquished. Alright. Good shit. I imagine that if you didn't kill those Bagalies first, though, you would be in for a very rude surprise. Ah. This ain't the greatest. This is not the greatest. Get one more MP, buddy. One more. There you go. It is pretty cool that they're actually doing a little bit of world building for, like, the Imperial soldiers via this quest. Just by having one of them dressed like all the other ones, but just with a little bit of a unique name. But it gives the perspective that not... The Empire might be evil, but not all of its citizens are. You guys remember where that quote's from? You should. It's from your favorite Final Fantasy. Alright. It's from Final Fantasy.
It is good because it doesn't pronounce stormtrooper.
Yeah. Right. They actually have some characterization and they feel differently about some of them are fucking oppressive to the people of Dalmasca, and some of them are sympathetic. Like, even though they're still doing their jobs as Imperial soldiers, but... Yeah. But yeah, that's a quote from Final Fantasy VI. I can't remember, I want to say, I can't remember if it's Edgar or... Locke, maybe? In Defense of Celis, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, it's one of their quotes, I think, when you go to swap them into your party. World of Balance. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. But it feels like that was Locke. Anyway, it's cool to see that theme echoed again here in 12. And it seems like an interesting crossover, not only of what Quest brought with them from Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics, but also the Final Fantasy tradition as well. I don't know, this quest is just neat in that way. For it to be a generic quest giver with a generic enemy. You know what I mean? Yeah, this game definitely needs a a minimal HUD option to where it's like adaptive, to where it would just kind of like go away when you're not in combat for a little bit. That would be a really cool option. Well, whatever. That was another successful hunt, guys. Actually, that one was... You know, I don't even know... Like, it went so smoothly. It's one of those things where it's like, well, did you do a good job, or was it just too easy? I'm just gonna take it as I did a good job. How about that? We're just gonna pretend I did a good job. Alright. Because it's all a matter of perspective, right? The guy was in the weapon shop. The quest giver. Whose name I forgot. I want to say it has an SH in it. He's become nameless Imperial soldier again. Oh yeah, it's very dead. I'm guessing people told me that poles got changed in the Zodiac version to where they can hit in the air. So maybe that makes that boss a lot easier. Because some melee weapons can actually reach it. And Ash's DPS is not like negligible. It's not. Yeah, Cheryl Carroll. Slain the Wyvern Lord to have you. You've done Rabanastre a great service, boy. It was very, very far from Rabanastre, though. That's the other aspect of this, though. After you'd set out, I thought I might have been overreacting just a touch after all, but there's naught to be gained from doubting now, is there? You've done a man's job. Here's your bounty. Take it with my thanks. Elfin bow. Shell shield. Ooh, wait. Is that a shield made out of shells, or is that a shield that shells us? Oh, it gives you straight up shell. Ooh. Yes, both. Dude, that is pretty sick. Of course, she's got that manufactured nethicite on right now. Cheryl's shield has shell. Cheryl's shell shield shields you with shell. It was made at the seashore? Shit, I thought this shit came from the desert. Cheryl's shell shields from the seashore, and it shields you with shell. Whatever. License needed shell shield. That's a very specific one. Oh, it also has way less evade than just the bronze shield. So it is cool, but it is definitely a magic specific shield. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be better just to manually cast shell on people. It seems like a good item, but maybe it's not as incredibly useful as it would be in another game, if that makes sense. And I don't even know if she can get the license for it. Whoa, hold up. Now that might be interesting if... Oh, there it is. I wonder if any of my other classes can just like happen to get a license for that. I don't think so. You know, I want to play. I haven't even finished this game yet. I already want to play this game again so bad and use a class that uses knives, and I want to have a red mage.
I told you that'll happen to you. It'll happen to you pretty fucking strongly, and I love that.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's fucking cool, man. You got a license for that? I'm trying.
it's already you'll encounter your second member, right?
What's that?
Right, the bear armor.
God.
So I gotta get a license for that?
God damn it, Ryan. I don't know if Chad heard you or not.
I don't think they did either. I guess they did that.
It's a pretty good mic. They might have. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. They heard.
Yeah. You mean I gotta pay?
Can't own property, man. You gotta get a license from the government. That's what I want to know is who is licensing you to do this shit?
Well,
The license board.
the license board is.
The board of the issuance of licenses.
This is like dealing with the FCC, I guess. No way you can say shit.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to get fined. I'm just here so I won't get... Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
The exact sort of dystopia that fucking George Carlin framed.
Alright, look, I don't think anybody's gonna be able to use Shell Shield except for... Ooh, no, crossbows are two-handed, see. He won't be able to... But he gets swords. Will he also get shields? Looks like not. The judges, obviously. There is a minister of skills. And I say unto you, develop your skills, people. You know, I had this idea of a minister in a pulpit preaching skills to the choir. Mithuna. All right. I ended up on the license board again. This is really cool. The game flow is really cool because you'll go, you'll do a little quest, you'll come back, you'll get a piece of loot, and then in the process of looking and trying to figure out where's the license for that loot, then you kind of naturally start looking, well, did I get LP for anybody else? I did pick up some LP. And then you end up looking at all your characters again. HP for Balthier. Oh, bless. He's gonna have such a hard time in this game. He's gonna have to be in and out of the party really quick. It's my pleasure, Praise the Doge. I am glad you enjoyed From the Dark. And thank you. Let's see. Great sword. He can learn a claim. What? That is the most random fucking shit. What the hell? Mystic armor, swiftness, magic lore, white magic 13. Claymore. Great swords 1. What? 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 Why? Whatever. Ash's LP. I mean, it's really... I'm tempted to get this Nordswain's Glow because we're probably going to want to end up getting the White Magic 9 anyway with her. And so this would give me another unit that has a... another character that has a whatever special super move. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get it. Ash has learned a new mist ability. That's it, mist ability. But we don't need this now, so. Battle lore. Didn't we get a weapon for Bosch? We might not have the license for it though. Serpent Rod. We already had one of those. He doesn't need it. It actually has more attack power than his... And it raises his magic power too. Alright, so we gotta swap over to rods. Rods are one-handed, right? No, they're two-handed. Yep, rods are two-handed. That sucks. That sucks. He's got to give up his buckler, man. It's the one thing that makes Bosch Bosch. It's the only remaining piece of his knight identity. And it's about to fucking disappear. You're a healer, Bosch. Accept your place in this life. And to cement that fact, no more attacking. You're a healer, Bosch. Could I multi-class him? Yes, I could. Thanks, Cheryl Carroll. The bounty for that mark came out of my own purse. Going to have to tighten my belt to cover the expense, but I thank you all the same. Can respect it. He's got the best gun that we can get him. We are behind on crossbow. She already picked up her next tier staff. I want to raise Fran's damage. I want to bring the bunny back. Let's bring the bunny back, boys. Warhammer. We're bringing bunny back. I am for this decision. Wow, chat's on my side for once. All it took was high heels and bunny ears. What? I'm not. I know. Chat is a fickle mistress. Yeah, it looks like we actually are headed towards Fron, Ash, Penelope. Well, that solid stone sells for quite a bit. A ready supply of these stones had led to recent advancements in masonry and some sturdy buildings. Foul flesh. Can I give Fron a whip? I cannot. I cannot. But I can make her whip that ass. Those horns are also very valuable. Oh, I'm rich. It won't last, but I'm gonna enjoy it for now. Okay. New bazaar goods are available. Who could have seen that coming? An iron blade of common, even clumsy design, it is nonetheless well regarded by many a warrior for its uncommon durability. Light spear. We don't even have anybody that uses spears. We don't have anybody that uses swords either, though. So it's a broke-ass simulator. Although we're gonna have to make party swaps pretty often for our casts anyway, just by the nature of this challenge. All right. Why would you give her a whip? Author already decided she's not into BDSM. Remember, she doesn't like being tied up. No. See, you're misunderstanding. She doesn't like being tied up. That doesn't mean she's not into BDSM. That just means she's not into the M part of it. She could still be on the other side of the issue. There's a little bit of a difference there. Oh, are we joining the frandom? Oh my goodness. Or no, frandom. Got it. All right, what the fuck? You guys are distracting the hell out of me right now. Chat, The fuck? I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what to do. I think we've gotten. Let's make sure we're stocked up, and we can, I guess, move on with the story. Oh my god. Get some hankies, because it's the only fucking way to fucking cure that shit right now. They sell remedies? They don't. Okay. Figures. Those are going to be expensive as hell. Excuse me. Armor. Other mark. Do we have another mark? We do have another mark. What is it? Okay, that's story. We can't do that one now, so the only other one we have is this one in Bajurba. Pilika at the Kus Skygrounds in Bajurba. Pilika is a name that sounds very familiar. Was that Suikoden 2 had a Pilika? Okay. Was chat? What other RPG had a Pilika? I'm not talking about Kilika from Final Fantasy X. I'm talking about Pilika. I want to say that there was one in Suikoden 2. Suikoden 2! There was! Aha! Aha! Let's go rob the bank. Shot, Ronnie. You forgot about Pilika? You forgot about Trey? Woo! They forgot about Trey, man. Alright, we definitely need to upgrade armor, and we definitely can. Golden shield. Seems really solid. But can we skip a tier? Can we skip a tier, though? Because we got green berets already. We picked them up during the hard times. All right. Bajurba, right? Who in Bajurba? Pilika at the Kus Skygrounds. All right. Teleporto! The only J not turned into a Y in this game. Oh, am I saying it wrong? Should I be saying Bujurba? Bujurba. Is this the Kus Skygrounds? No, this is the aerodrome. Skygrounds. Oh, actually, we should be able to explore this place a little bit more than we did in the past. Unless the Imperials are still guarding every fucking walkway. They very organically reminded us here, hey, remember we wouldn't let you explore that place? Well. Also, do the shops have different shit? That's the real question. Booyaka? Oh, come on now. That meme was dead even in the game that it was invented in. Before, that meme never lived. Selfie. Fucking selfie. Okay, no, they don't really. I guess the buff to poles actually kind of is a nerf to bows, huh? In the sense that you don't need it. Like, its specialty in targeting flying enemies isn't really... I believe the J in Bujerba is actually pronounced as a soft G. Oh, an item shop that I couldn't reach before. Traveler, pause a moment to take a look. Onion shit, hot pots, potions, no remedies. You sell the same old shit, bro. It's not worth. The Imperial Army buys a mountain's worth of supplies. My friends in the markets tells me. Perhaps they prepare for a great battle. Please, Badra, find someone else to talk to. I wait for my boyfriend. And what business is it of yours with who I choose to spend my time with? Honey. First of all, it ain't like that. Second of all, it definitely ain't like that. Have you seen my party? Have you seen my party? Who has time for your plain ass? Fran, show her. Fran comes strutting out like a supermodel. Oh my. Clearly, I was the one mistaken here. Shop clerk. Those techniques. Maybe this will lead to where we need to go. Wow, man, this is ridiculous because they had the Imperials blocking off so much of this town, but it's like they had two sets of Imperials that said the same shit. They were blocking off the same area, just different entrances to it. Well, yeah, but I mean, they kind of like over... I don't know, I mean, it just kind of like over... accentuates how reused that shit was. Unnecessarily so. Svagdam, traveler, here on Koth Terrace, witness the most the young Master Rosenberg. I am glad you live. Please stay away from the... Wait. You weren't joking. They actually are calling him... They're referring to Vaughn as...
Testify.
He did testify, but I thought that they weren't stupid and that they realized that Bosch was... Is it supposed to be a joke? It's supposed to be a joke. Oh my god. That's... Ah, the young Master Rosenberg. That's great. I was like, wait, what? I never even once possibly thought that they could have been joking, but no, that's awesome. A traveler, are you, Badra? If heights frighten you, I recommend you turn to your right and make for the Ku Skygrounds. Your hearts will soar. If heights frighten you, go. Oh boy. So I'm going left to see what's over here. This seems so dangerous. Like, they have a rail here for safety, but it doesn't go all the way around, man. This is what you call crumbling infrastructure. The fucking administration of Bujerba is squandering their tax money to appease the Imperials and letting our infrastructure fall apart, and our kids are falling from the sky. Down with the bourgeoisie. Now, this guy said turn right from here, but... This isn't the Skygrounds, right? Irulan. Holy shit, dude. I would not trust myself to sit there. I would not fucking trust myself to sit there. Would you? You would? I would not trust myself. For a fucking second, I wouldn't trust myself. I would have a stupid thought. I would just like lose my mind for a second and just be like, oh. I have quarreled with Amba, so I shall not go home for a while, I am thinking. I do not care if she is worried. If you should meet her, please, Badra, do not tell her I am here, please. I'm gonna tell your mama. I'm gonna tell your mama where you's at. Because you are sitting in a very dangerous spot. Up ahead is Koth Terrace. Famous spot. You were the one who caused the disturbance in town. Yes, you will behave in my jurisdiction. What? Where is the Skygrounds? I don't see anywhere else I can go in town. And this guy said turn right up ahead. I recommend you to turn to your right and make for the Coos Skygrounds. You mean leave here? Guys, where the fuck are the Skygrounds? I'm not, this is side seating because I'm asking. Where the pot shop is? Okay, thank you. Also, where was this again? Oh, gambits. I probably need to buy those at some point. Oh, where the street, the other pot shop. Okay. Let's go. I must not have noticed it when it popped up. Because normally they tell you the name of the area that you're in. I must have been distracted by the new pot shop. Traffic away. Yep, this is it. Oh, he was actually giving good advice. If heights scare you, to come here because it's walled in. Huh. Good guy. Good guy. Oh, I was distracted by that and this lady right here. Alright, we Gerbans. Alright, street kid. Eh? Pilika! Hello. You have spoken with Mont Blanc, Kupo. You will accept my request? You will hunt the rock toys, Kupo. Yeah, yes. Oh, thank you, Kupo. I always knew it pays to have friends. I'm Pilika. Me and Mont Blanc have been friends for a long time. That's why I went to him. You see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I had this rock toys I was keeping as a pet, Kupo. But he ran away. I had given up on finding him. Then I started hearing the rumors about a giant Titanoids wreaking havoc in the mines. And then I realized, it's him, it's my pet. I just know it. My little toys slipped into the mines and he absorbed magicite energy and he got all big and violent. Kupo. I'd go get him back myself, but the mines are awfully big. I'd get lost. Kupo. I'd get a friend to help, but I'm so embarrassed. That's why I wrote Mont Blanc, and here you are. And my little rock toy, well, he's not little, but he's in Site 2 of the Lusu mines. Go get him. He wants to go murder your pet turtle. And he has a very high chance of murdering us because he's an elite hunt. So, Kupo. I want to check this magic shop. I think we already bought it out, but there's one thing I want. It's haste. bought completely out. Go get it back? No. He said go get him. He didn't say return it to him. And if he did want it returned, he didn't realize alive or dead. Or he didn't specify. Oh man, does haste have to be found as a treasure somewhere? Damn, dude. If you want haste, you require patience. They say haste makes waste, but that's because they've never played Final Fantasy before. They don't understand. Haste is never a waste. Alright, VOD split right here. Be right back, guys.